What's up, y'all? You know who it is, you know what it is. Your boy JP comes out with another how-to. Today we have the 2008 Toyota Camry, by far my favorite to do because I do actually own this car. But we're gonna show you how to take this radio out. So first thing you want to do is take out the AC vent. Now with these 08 Camrys, and for some of y'all who own this Camry, you already know our dashes are extremely soft. This one has actually been in good condition, but if you are to try to pry out on that edge, you are going to dent the dash. So what I did is I actually came up here and where my AC was, and I just used that light little, that kind of movement pressure right there, and it popped it right up, and then I was able to release it. Now that releases those two 10 mils at the top. I'm not going to get those just right now, just want to let you know how that comes out. Next, one thing you want to do is take your shifter, go ahead and twist that thing on off. God dang, squeaking, bitch. All right, twist that off. This part comes off, and this part comes off, and this whole little centerpiece, it comes out. So I don't even need my panel removal tool for that. He got some little lights in here. But yeah, so boom, we're gonna take that part out. Now when you come up under here, it's just easiest to go ahead and disconnect this harness as far as cigarette lighter. Boom. That way when I take that out, we can just sit that to the side. Now we also have two Phillips that we have to take out right there. Yes, you do have to take those out for the pocket because our other set of 10 mils is right behind that pocket. So I'm just gonna change my bit. We're gonna take these out. Alright, got those out. Yeah, they're my clips. Now you do want to put this in the lowest position so we can actually press this little button right here since the car is still off, and lower that with our foot on the brake, of course. Come back here, we're going to take off these harnesses. This one is for like your auxiliary or USB. If you're going to the aftermarket radio, you're probably not going to use that harness anymore, so you can actually take this thing out just by pressing those little tabs, and then that'll give you a good place to drop your USB. Now, as you can see, we have our other 10 mils. So that's 1, 2, 10 mils on the bottom. Let me turn my light on. All right, so it's 2 10 mils on the bottom, 2 10 mils on the top, and we'll have that radio out. All right, y'all, so all 4 10 mils have been taken out, leaving us with this. So I got my 1761 harness. I got this harness, which is probably where my steering wheel controls are going to be hooked up at, and that is the AC. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to put the dash kit together. All right, y'all, so this is the dash kit. This is the aftermarket radio that we're going to have to just take the AC part off. So what we want to do is take our Phillips, and we want to take these 2 screws out on the AC side on both sides. So that's what I'm going to do right now. All right, so what I ended up doing is just went ahead and taking both of the brackets off. That way it was able to release. Now, as you can see, these little things right here, there's 2 little notches, one there and one there. So what's gonna happen is these 2 notches are going to slide in, and then we're gonna be able to slide it to the right-hand side, and then that's going to lock in, and that's how that kind of stays stable. So before I actually do that part, we need to kind of modify this front piece a little bit. So since we're putting in a double den, we just need to go ahead and cut this bar out. So what I do is I just come to these sides right here, and I just cut them with my cutters. My bad, I'm kind of up and down because I'm trying to pay attention to what I'm doing and record. So now we got that thing cut out. I'm gonna try to just clean this up a little bit, but after that, I'm gonna actually slide on my double den side kit, my trim pieces. All right, y'all, so as you can see, with that bar being cut in the middle, I was able to go ahead and slide the radio in, put my little brackets right here on the side. So with those being in, I can go ahead and mount my screws that came with the radio onto the side piece right here. I usually just do two, one in this hole, one in that hole on each side. Alright, so now that we got those screwed in, the dash could also come with these little brackets. And you see I got those two in there. You see these two holes, 1 and 2. We want to slide that bracket over those two holes just like that. And then it also comes with these screws, and we're going to screw these in right here. That way we have our radio mounted to the dash kit, and we can actually use these two brackets and screw them in so it can be mounted back to the car. Alright y'all, so this is when it's all said and done. We got the brackets on, got these brackets on the radio. We have this bracket on the dash kit. We have the two screws on each side holding all that stuff together, so it actually looks like this. I got my steering wheel controls and everything all wired up and ready to just plug in. Now I don't actually go over the wiring in any of these videos because it's literally all the same, but what I did do is I made a few videos so you guys can refer back to. This is the Maestro ADSW steering wheel controls, so I have a video on how to do that I will put a link in the card, and I also have a how to wire up a radio car stereo wiring video that there's a link of in the car. So if you guys don't know how to do the steering wheel controls or do wire up your own radio, you will have to hit those links that's in that card. I made those specifically so I can make these radio removals short and sweet. But with this Camry, the dash kit is a little bit more complex than just putting the panels on, so that's why I went ahead and did that. Now let me go ahead and hook this thing up, put it all back together so you can see what it looks like. Alright y'all, so that's just about it, man. I hope you guys found some type of value in this video, at least on how to take the radio out. Don't forget to hit those links in the cards so you can know how to wire up your own radio and do your own steering wheel controls, because we do have ours working pretty good right here, changing channels up and down. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, hit the notification, do all that good stuff. And I will see you at the next video. This is JP signing out.